Welcome back to the show. With the weather turning, families will start spending more time inside and some of them having more screen time as well. Joining us live this morning to talk more about the potential dangers of screen time and how kids can still stay active during the colder winter months, we welcome pediatrician Dr. Emily Greenwald to Good Morning Mid-Michigan. Hi there, thanks for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yes, let's talk about this. Why are pediatricians concerned about sedentary screen time and inactivity in children?
Yeah, great question. And it's not really the screen itself that's the problem. It is all the moments of missed activity, missed connection, missed emotional development that happen when you're stuck still on a screen. And as pediatricians, we're becoming really increasingly concerned. Only 1 in 4 school-age children meet the 60 minutes of activity per day that we recommend. And when kids aren't active, they aren't developing well enough. They're not learning how to manage their emotions. Their school performance goes down. And so this is where we coach from me as a pediatrician, as a mom, to figure out how to get those moments of activity integrated into your day, even with modern life and technology.
Yes, you mentioned some of those implications. What are some of the long-term effects then that could, be had on children?
Yeah. So the long-term effects, if you don't get enough activity or what we call active play in a day, can be, things like obesity, problems with regulating your emotions. And so we say, look, figure out this active play, this play where you're fun and up and moving and smiling and huffing and puffing a bit, and integrate that into your day. Because we know if you can get those 60 minutes in, it helps you stay connected and meet all of those developmental milestones that we're thinking about as pediatricians.
Yes, you mentioned this active play. Like you said, great to get the kids up and moving, get those synapses firing in the brain, if you will. How can parents then bring more active play into their daily life? Again, we are getting into the fall, winter months here.
Yeah, it's so much harder in the winter, right? And so it's getting dark earlier. It's cold outside. You've got to bring it inside and figure out how to do that as a family. And so that's why I've been really honored to serve as the Chief Pediatric Advisor for Next Playground, which is an active play system that senses all those same natural movements that you do outside, running, jumping, dancing, and it integrates it into play that happens right in your living room. And so you can be alongside your kids, or they can be playing together like with really characters they love and enjoy, like Bluey, Barbie. There's a basketball game. I'm even learning how to dance Zumba, which is something I've never done before because there are things integrated for adults. And so that sort of new technology that you can weave into your life and have active play instead of sedentary or still tablet time is what we really want to happen as pediatricians, so you can get that 60 minutes a day that's good for everyone's wellness.
Well, this certainly looks like a fun way to do it. Full disclosure, my sister has one of those, and they are pretty fun to play with. Where can our viewers go to learn more information?
Yeah, so you can go to nextplayground.com to learn how to transform that tablet time into active playtime, just like what happened for my family. And then also go to 60everyday.com because we're going to be launching a podcast for parents and families to follow along and look for all the ways that we can increase activity, especially in those winter months.
Yeah, great idea. Certainly brought out the inner kid in me, that's for sure. Thanks so much for your time today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.